Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm here at Noelle's hangout event thing again, and I'm going to be accessing the next path.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's bladework fundamentals.
Um, so I'm not going to be skipping any of the dialogue this time, so that way I can get to the part where I need to get to the other branching paths. Uh,
So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything?
what are you doing?
Oh, honorary knight. Long time no see. Anything you need me to take care of?
Just came here to say hi.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a while since we last met, hasn't it? I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review.
Surely the only exam that can make Noelle so nervous is...
Right. The Knights of Favonia's selection exam. Oh. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
I can be your study buddy.
Study buddy? No, that won't be necessary. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free...
Which day is the exam? I'll be there.
Based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
Half a year away?
But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should just about be able to finish these books. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy.
Pushing yourself too hard will only affect your exam performance.
No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision seems a bit blurry. No, I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Maybe try to relieve your anxiety first.
Oh, but every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. And that makes me even more nervous.
Don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exam directly.
Oh, you mean studying isn't the only preparation I should be doing? Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight. And whenever I start worrying that I might fail again, my mind goes completely blank.
You can try to imagine yourself passing the exam.
Imagine myself passing the exam.
If you pass the selection exam, what kind of knight would you want to become?
What kind of knight? I always thought that just qualifying to be a knight was challenging enough to begin with. The knight that I want to be someday. Oh, that feels so far away that it's a little difficult to imagine.
Then let's start with knights closer to home. How about an outrider like Amber?
An outrider? I'm sure Amber would be happy to see the outriders grow as a team. But my strengths are not in scouting and luring the enemy. And I'm not as agile as Amber. I don't know if I would be of any assistance to her. However, I did once get Amber to teach me how to make Baron Bunnies. If I were to use Baron Bunny to lure the enemy away and protect my fellow knights, I suppose I could do it.
Let's see. If you can perform the duty of a qualified knight, then you might feel more confident about the exam.
I still have some of the materials we used when she taught me. There's just a few extra things I'd need. Making the stuffing requires pyro slime condensate, and the red dye used to grab the enemy's attention can be made from crushed valberries. It's just that dried valberries are not very suitable for making dye. I'll need to get some fresh ones from the Stormbearer Mountains. So, let's start by going to the Stormbearer Mountains.
Okay, onto the Stormbearer Mountains. So, yeah, there's some dialogue options there that I didn't choose before, so that's why I decided to go with it that time. There's also some new events to do. I haven't really looked it up what it is yet, but I noticed it in my thing. I'll show it in a second here, once this is done loading. It's not part of my quest journal. It's part of this other thing that I keep forgetting what it's called. This events overview. Battlefront Misty Dungeon. Nothing from outside the Misty Dungeon can ever be taken inside. Assemble your adventuring dream team and prepare to journey to a place of profound secrets. So, I don't know what to think of that. It sounds like you can't bring your gear in or anything, so... Huh. Okay, pick the fresh valberries.
Yes, this should be plenty of valberries. Oh, pyro slimes. Perfect, they can provide us with another ingredient we need.
Let's see. There we go.
Think you can get away?
Solidify!
There we go. They all died pretty fast.
Pyro slime condensate? Crushed valberries? Good. Now I can start to make a Baron Bunny.
Noelle makes a Baron Bunny from the materials gathered.
Through here. Conceal the stitch. Done.
It looks like just like the ones Amber makes. Noelle, you are very handy.
Far from it. I know it looks the part on the outside, but I still don't know if it will really work. There should be a hilly churl camp nearby. Let's place the Baron Bunny there and try it out.
Okay. Oh, I'm playing as her now. Okay. This is the trial version
Someone
of her.
needs assistance.
So, right here, place Baron Bunny. Defeat the hilly
churls
churls.
are coming back. Let's see if the Baron Bunny gets their attention. What's going on? They're completely ignoring the Baron Bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out.
There we go. Enemy has almost fallen into the in the water there. It knocked me into the water, so serve it right. Let's see.
Here we go.
There you go. Just gotta get rid of this archer over here. Thankfully there isn't a timer. So the Baron Bunny is this thing right here. It's dancing around. It looks like Amber. That's Amber's Art 2 ability. There we go. Talk to Noelle.
Oh. It neither attracted their attention nor exploded. In the end, all I managed to recreate was the outward appearance.
Perhaps Amber controls it using her pyro abilities.
I suppose the conclusion is I can't become an outrider like Amber. Oh, maybe I'm not yet ready to carry out the work of a fully qualified knight.
Or maybe you're just not suited to becoming an outrider.
But I just can't think of what else I could do. Every time I've looked forward to passing the exam, I always ended up disappointed in the end. Whenever I remember that feeling of disappointment, I stop being able to think about what kind of knight I could become.
You could become an acting grandmaster like Jean.
Master Jean? How could I ever become someone great like her? Master Jean is a pillar of the Knights of Favonius, and a great source of inspiration to me. If I could gain even one or two of her qualities, I would be very happy. The thought of becoming a knight just like her in every way? Oh, I could never achieve that.
Just set a goal first. We can start from the smaller details.
You think so? I suppose if the goal is set so high that I couldn't hope to achieve it immediately, I won't be too disappointed day to day. But where to start? I can't imagine what I would need to do to become more like Master Jean.
Jean often helps out the locals around town.
Oh, that's true. Master Jean is always lending a hand to citizens in need. So strong, but so gentle too. I still don't think I can do what Master Jean does, but at least I could start by trying to be gentle like her. Okay, then let's head back to Mondstadt and see if anyone needs help.
Okay. I want to actually check if it split off at all. Okay, it split off right there. So the next time I go back to that, I'll probably have to defeat those enemies again, which is a little bit irritating, but no big deal. Yeah, it's usually how these things work. They really should create more points for stuff like that. Okay. Go all the way over here now. Anyways, so yeah, I'm thinking that I might do some of these eventually, but I'm not entirely sure. Plunging trial, healing trial, melee trial, and range trial. I'm not sure what to think.
I'm sorry, Marjorie. I was focused solely on chatting with Quinn. I didn't see anything else at all. If you're out of other options, maybe you could get help from the Knights? I'm sure if Master Jean heard about it, she'd help you find it in no time.
Thanks. I'll check with a few more people first. If no one has seen it, then I guess I'll just have to ask the Knights.
Alright, well, I hope it turns up soon. Bye now.
Maybe I should just tell the Knights already.
Miss Marjorie, are you in need of assistance?
Oh, Noelle. Since you asked, I seem to have misplaced a monocle that I imported from Sumeru. I was organizing the stock that had just arrived, and because the monocle was so fragile, I took it out, wiped it, and put it aside. But then, I went to get it after I was done with the stock, and it was gone. I've asked around, but no one seems to have any idea where it could be.
Has anything like this happened before?
Anything like this? Well, it's not completely unheard of. You know my store. There are all sorts of exotic items. In the past, I've lost a carved wooden perch and some boneware, but as soon as I reported them missing to the Knights, they were recovered right away.
May I ask, where were the missing items recovered from?
Oh, the wooden perch was mistaken for a real fish by Margaret's cat, and as for the boneware, they eventually found that in a dog kennel somewhere outside the city.
Reminds me of some commissions once involving a missing cat and some tax returns.
Oh no, we mustn't increase Jean's workload any further. Master Jean's time should be spent on more important things. Miss Marjorie, would you mind letting me help you find the missing monocle? I may not be as efficient as Master Jean, but I will do my very best to help you find it.
I will help too.
Oh, of course that's okay. But isn't asking Noelle the same thing as asking the Knights?
I'd better gather some more information before heading out. As well as confirming some details regarding the monocle itself, we should find out as much as possible from Marjorie about the circumstances under which it went missing.
So, do you have some ideas on where to start? Ask me whatever you want to know. I'll answer to the best of my memory.
What can you tell us about the missing item?
A missing item. Well, it's a monocle to start with. And since it came from Sumeru, the design should be fairly recognizable. As for other distinguishing features, it's very light and it's very small.
Did you see anything?
I had my head down and I was busy working through the stock. I didn't see anything that was going on around me, but the street is so busy that surely someone would have noticed if it had been stolen.
Did you hear anything?
Oh, now that you mention it, I do remember hearing some kind of flapping sound.
Oh, so maybe a bird, huh?
The sound went as soon as it came, and I was focused on checking if anyone had seen anything, so I didn't give it too much thought at the time. Do you think it could be connected?
Maybe we can investigate in the direction in which the noise disappeared.
I first heard it behind me, and then it seemed to fade out in a northwesterly direction. Now I wish I'd followed the sound and spoken to people along the way.
Honorary Knight, shall we go ahead in that direction and make some inquiries?
Yes we will. I didn't mean to continue that, but... okay. I accidentally pressed the continue button. Anyways. So, it should be over here. Talk to her.
Excuse me, Glory. Have you heard anything that might be described as a flapping sound in this area recently? Marjorie's monocle has gone missing from her shop. We're trying to look for clues.
Flapping sound? Yes, I think so. I believe it was the sound of a finch flapping its wings. It sounded a lot heavier today than usual, as if it was carrying something.
So, maybe the finch took the monocle back to its nest. Oh, I've seen their nests in the past on occasion while I'm cleaning the roof. What do you say we have a look, Traveler? Finally, we have a lead to go on. Thank you, Glory.
You're welcome. May you swiftly recover the lost item by the grace of the Animo Archon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not too surprised by this discovery. Now it's time to climb up here and get stopped by the lip of this roof. There we go. We might get lucky.
No, it doesn't seem to be here.
Okay. We'll go over to this one next, and then we'll head back the other way to the other one if this one isn't it.
Oh, I don't think it's here.
Darn. It could be that you have to search all three before you can find it. I hate it when games do that. Crap. There we go. Okay. And...
We found it! This must be Miss Marjorie's missing monocle. Let's take it back to her right away. I hope we haven't kept her waiting too long.
Lord Barbados, please.
there we go.
Miss Marjorie? Here. We found your monocle.
Wow, you were so quick. How wonderful. I thought I wouldn't be hearing back for a few days yet.
A few days? That long?
Sure. In the past, when I've lost something and asked the Knights for help, it can take them a while to get around to it. After all, the Knights have all sorts of things that they're busy with, big and small. No matter how capable Jean might be, she can't be in two places at once, can she? Thanks to you, Noelle, we don't have to trouble the Knights with every little thing that comes up. Now that I think about it, Noelle is basically like another Jean. In that sense, it really does feel like Jean can be in two places at once.
No, surely you can't be serious. How can I compare to Master Jean? I can only help people with small things, like finding lost property.
Whether it's big or small, it's all the same to us. Things we can't handle by ourselves. Noelle, once you've qualified as an official knight, will that mean you don't have time to help us anymore? I, for one, am going to miss you.
No, not at all. If I do become a knight in the future, I will continue to help everyone with their problems.
I was just kidding. Keep up the good work, Noelle. I'm sure everyone in Mondstadt can't wait to see the kind of knight you become.
I will keep working hard.
Thanks again. I suppose I should put this in a secure place this time.
The kind of knight that I become.
Noelle, you seem quite pleased.
Oh, Oh, do I? Yes. Maybe it's because I'm not afraid anymore. I've never dared to imagine myself as a knight before. I always feared that the higher my expectations, the more disappointed I'll be if I don't live up to them. But let's say I do become a knight in the future. Maybe I will simply continue to do the same things that I'm doing right now. It doesn't matter to me how small these things are or how tiring. I do these things not because I'm a maid, but because of my own will.
Noelle, just be the kind of knight that you want to be.
Yes, there's no need to become someone else, nor worry about failing. As long as I perform better in my next exam than in my previous one, then one day, I will become a knight that I can be proud of.
Okay. Save that. The one and only Noelle. Someday, Noelle will become a knight like no other. Okay. So now it's time to go do the other path of that very fast. I'll claim the reward. There we go. Right about here. Whoop. Outrider 101 wants me to go all the way out there again and collect the Valberries and stuff. It won't take too long to do this. Just gotta beat up the enemies again and choose a different option. I believe the option I have to choose is, instead of suggesting that she try to become
the corrupt souls of this world.
Instead of choosing the option about Jean, I should choose the other option. I think that's what it wants me to do. So
Yes.
that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Plenty of Valberries. Oh, pyro slimes. Perfect. They can provide us with another ingredient we need.
Okay. And I think that's enough.
Pyro slime condensate, crushed Valberry. Good.
Okay, she makes the Baron Bunny and then
Through here.
Okay.
Far from it. There should.
now it's just time to take the Baron Bunny over to the camp, wherever it might be. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna switch to, what's his name, though? No point in struggling if I don't have to.
Ah, the hilly trolls are coming back. Let's see if the Baron Bunny gets their attention. What's going
Okay.
on? They're completely ignoring the Baron Bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out.
Ah, crap. There we go.
Solidify!
And do this. Whatever.
Stabilize!
Should die in a second here. There we go.
Oh, it neither attracted their attention. I suppose the Oh, maybe I.
Just gotta keep an eye out for any multiple choice.
Whenever I remember that.
Okay. Whenever I remember that feeling of disappointment, I stop being able to think about what kind of knight I could become. And then my response is, you could become a cavalry captain like Kaya.
Captain Kaya? No, I could never manage that. Captain Kaya has his own way of thinking and planning. Well, sometimes I can barely understand it. And as for imitating it, I simply wouldn't know where to begin.
Let's see. Kaya doesn't spend every second of every day on making big plans, or you could start with some smaller details. I'll select that option.
Oh, so you mean I should focus on smaller steps in order to achieve a larger goal? Well, I suppose with smaller goals, I won't be disappointed day to day. Since the larger goal is so high, I couldn't hope to achieve it immediately.
This is sounding very similar.
In which case... Captain Kaya seems to be in the habit of fishing for information at Angel's Share. That's pretty small. And yet, I heard that the reason we were able to arrest those treasure hoarders last time was thanks to Captain Kaya's intel.
Then let's start with the Angel Share.
All right. I hope I can find some intel that proves useful to Mondstadt.
Okay. So all the way back over there. Crap. There we go. And of course I want to do some of Eula's quest as well. I think that Eula's quest is almost done based on the description of the quest, but in the quest book.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist...
Here. You get through the aristocratic conduct training, albeit with some hiccups along the way. During the training, you believe you may have discovered what shapes Eula's personality. You say goodbye to Eula and decide to act. Okay.
Environments.
Never mind.
Is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
I took the part where it said goodbye, saying goodbye to Eula or whatever, as meaning that it was almost going to end, but I guess maybe not. Anyways, just enter into this place, talk to the bartender, Charles.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Noelle. Can I get you a drink? A non-alcoholic drink, of course.
Oh, no need. We didn't come here to drink. I wanted to ask if there's been anyone causing any trouble in the tavern lately.
Troublemakers? Let me think. Actually, there was one.
Oh, really?
It's that guy drinking at the table over there. Payne. He keeps ordering refills of our strongest drink, Death Afternoon. Look how he's wobbling.
Oh my goodness.
If he passes out drunk, that could spell trouble.
Yes, that certainly sounds like a lot of trouble, although that's not quite what I was asking about. Is there anything in the tavern that has been out of the ordinary lately?
Out of the ordinary? Let me think. Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. There are still some empty glasses on the tables upstairs that need clearing away. Must have been left there by the customers this morning. But I am busy with the accounts at the moment. And if I can't find time to clear the tables before the evening crowd arrives, things could get difficult.
Really? Well, that sounds truly terrible. Maybe I can help?
Noelle, you're forgetting why we're here.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't help myself. Mr. Charles, what I was really trying to ask was...
Oh, I know. You wanted to know if you could help out, right? Surely that would be asking too much. I have yet to thank you properly for helping us move those kegs last time. And here you are offering to help again. I couldn't accept your offer in good conscience. That being said, we are quite overwhelmed right now. So if it's all the same to you, ma'am, would you mind serving the customers for a while?
Oh, okay then. It seems you are in great need of assistance.
Oh, thanks a million. I'll leave you to serve the customers then. Start by taking this Death Afternoon to Payne, and then maybe you can clear the tables on the second floor?
Okay, for a second there I was worried that they were going to have me take their orders or something.
That should put us back on track. Okay, I should get on with the accounts. So for now, I'll leave the running of the tavern in your capable hands.
Wow. So this is what happens when I try to go with the flow. It appears that Captain Kaya's way with words does not come the most naturally to me.
I can't say I'm completely surprised.
But waitressing in the tavern should be a good means of gathering intel, right? It's quite a common motif in the books I've read. I just need to keep my eyes and ears open while I'm helping Charles with the tavern duties.
Okay. Serve Death Afternoon to Payne. What the? Oh, I thought I saw something. Hello, Payne.
Excuse me, Payne. Here is the drink you ordered.
What? What's that? Oh, yeah, put it to the side. I think I need to sober up. This drink is strong. Oh, I don't feel so good.
Mr. Payne, are you all right? Do you need to take a rest?
This is a tricky situation.
Let me think. If I'm not mistaken, Captain Kaya would first get his subject drunk before asking them any questions.
Oh, that's horrible. Surely he's too drunk to tell us anything by now.
This appears to be true. We must find another approach. Captain Kaya would probably appear cordial and sincere as a means to convince his subject to lower their guard, would he not?
Is it a good idea to talk about that right next to the guy? I'm just saying.
One must start by focusing on the person's individual circumstances and communicate a complete willingness to help. Then slowly move the conversation in the desired direction. Ooh, but how can I offer to help Mr. Payne right here and now? I've got it! Perhaps the dried fruits that I prepared for my exam could help him to sober up. Mr. Payne? Please eat this. It will make you feel better.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it tastes sweet and sour. Ooh, woof. I do feel slightly better now. Oh, you're Noelle, isn't it? And next to you is...
Mr. Payne? Are you feeling any better? Is there anything you wish to tell me?
You're not supposed to say it like that, Noelle.
Next to you is... It's the deaf afternoon that I ordered, yes. Did you bring this to my table? Thanks, Noelle. This drink is so strong.
Wow, this guy's doing a really good job pretending to be drunk. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the voice actor here.
Mr. Payne? Mr. Payne?
Back to drunkenness again.
How can this be? Drinking like this is disastrous for one's health.
You could just listen in on their conversations instead.
Perhaps. Although, maybe it would be easier if there were a few more customers. Oh, Mr. Charles also asked me to clear the tables on the second floor. If the second floor is filled with customers, perhaps I'll have the opportunity to overhear a thing or two.
Okay, then. We're going to clear...
Such a mess. I must clear everything away quickly so that we can serve more customers.
Okay. Clear the table there.
Oh, so many stains. Oh, once the tables are clear, they'll need to be washed with a good detergent.
This wine is heavenly.
Okay.
We're almost done. A clean and tidy environment always brightens my mood.
There
Whew. Finally, all clear. Let's go check in with Charles.
you go. Come on. There we go.
Mr. Charles, everything has been dealt with. Is there anything else you need help with?
Wow, already? The customer at the table by the window just ordered a couple of things. Would you mind taking care of them?
Okay, leave it all to me.
Huh. With Noelle here, the tavern feels livelier than ever.
Noelle works busily at the tavern late into the night.
It's not easy working at a tavern, but at least it's over now.
Well done. Did you manage to gather any intel?
Well done to you, too. Oh, intel. No, I got so caught up with working that I completely forgot we were here to gather intel. What should I do? There are hardly any customers left that I could talk to. Oh, am I so incapable of handling even a simple task like this?
Thanks for all your help today, Noelle. I've been a bartender here for more than a decade, and I've never seen a happier crowd of drinkers than the ones who are here tonight. I can only assume that with you serving the customers, the wine tasted all the sweeter.
I'm quite sure that can't be true. I didn't do anything particularly special.
Customers don't come here purely for the drinks. They come for what the drink represents. Some time to relax after a long day of work. Often customers choose this tavern not just for the quality of the drinks we serve, but also for the great atmosphere. You may not have brewed the wine, or even mixed the drinks. But for many customers, service with a smile is what makes the difference between a glass of wine and a great night out. It seems this tavern could do with more than just a single bartender. What we need is some proper waiting staff to really take care of the customers. Perhaps I could convince the boss to hire a server. Anyway, I digress. Thanks again for all your help tonight.
Wow. I'm so glad to know I made everyone so happy.
Let's see. You were looking after Mondstadt in your own way.
Yes. Even though I failed to imitate Captain Kaya, it looks like I was still able to help those in need.
It's the same with an exam. You always have strengths and weaknesses.
Yes. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Ahem. Sorry to interrupt. I sense that it's probably not the best moment. However, could I ask for one last little favor? Drinking to make merry is all well and good, but passing out drunk in my tavern? That's a pain.
Who needs to be taken home?
Pain ordered 2 more deaths after noon over the course of the night.
Okay. Oh, I thought they were going to make me take him away. Save that very fast. Work made for a maid. Sometimes it's best to stick to what you know. Okay. Interesting. So that wraps up Noelle's hangout event, I believe. Collect that very fast. And let's just check very fast. Yep. I had all 6 endings. And now it's time to go do the next part of this quest. All the way over here in Springvale. I don't know how much of this quest I'm going to do since this video is already getting pretty long, but I'll try to do at least up to a certain point. Like, you know, complete a part of the quest, if not finish it. If I was right about it being close to being finished. I mean, it's a story quest, so usually story quests last a little bit longer than you might think. Anyways, climb up this wall here. And, I haven't played any more of that, oh crap. I haven't played any more Wind Trace since, the last time. But I've got to do that before the event ends because, otherwise I'll miss out on some prizes. I've actually got quite a few, what do you call them right now? I have 2,050 Primo Gems, which is kind of surprising. You know what? Yeah. Why not? Okay. We got Jungling. Just, go through all this stuff very fast. And I got Jinyan as well, that's cool. Okay. And now I'm going to do another 10 wishes. Oh. I don't have enough for another 10. That's unfortunate, but I could still make, several more wishes. That's what I'll do. I may as well aim to get Eula, if I can. And who knows, I might get lucky. So far, I'm not getting very lucky. And okay, one more chance. I feel like I was cheated. Okay, fine. Be that way, game. No big deal. I may as well turn those in. Let's see. Constellations. Unlock that. Where are you, Jinyan? There you are. Unlock her constellation as well. I think that's how you say her name. It's something to that effect. Okay, head towards Springvale and look for Schubert. Hello, Schubert.
The
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two.
Please, if I may be so bold as to say a few humble words.
A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It is an honor to stand before you here, immersed in your supreme brilliance.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
Let's see. I was fortunate enough to benefit from the knowledge of a dear friend, or I refined my conduct with some instruction in the classics, courtesy of a dear friend.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Ahem. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Huh? Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
Schubert relishes the Gerbantes something or other.
Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
It seems there's word that the Lawrence family has a grand scheme of sorts.
Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret.
I wish to lend you a helping hand, or I would like to do what I can for the nobility.
Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself.
Where are we going?
To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Perhaps this is what the old aristocrats see as most important. I think we need to be careful.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Yeah.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
We could always put on a mask. Not that it will really help, but... Anyways. Okay. Wait, really? A cave? Okay, so this is actually where I'm going to be ending video today. Thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I will be going into this cave to do that. And I'll also be looking into these as well. These trials. Plunging trial, healing trial, melee trial, range trial. And I'm assuming the shield trial and elemental trial as well, possibly. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them in the next video, but you know what I mean. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.